All right. Woo! All right. It's Monday morning. Happy Monday, right? Today is going to be an amazing day. I'm telling you, like record sales for every single person who watches this video. I'm going to tell you that you're probably going to hit probably a string of serviceable leads that where you just rock it today. You know why? Because the first rule of sales, the first rule. Yeah, I've gone through 8 videos and now we're just at the first rule. It's not a rule. Okay, it's a requirement. Is an awesome attitude. Okay, just like in other jobs where they have unspoken like necessities for the job, in sales you must be overly optimistic. Every day has got to be a winning day. You cannot wake up in the morning and think you're a failure. You have to be the first person that knows you can succeed. Period. Nobody else can give you that. Not your coach, not your manager, nobody. You have to be able to do it. So when I say that it's a requirement of the job, I want you to think of other professions. A soldier, for instance, right? Could they die? Absolutely, right? That's part of the risk of the job. However, through conditioning, self-conditioning, they train themselves not to believe that. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Is it realism? Yes. Can it get you like depressed and cloud your mind and make you miss fine details? Could you not generate as much rapport if you think you're a failure? Absolutely. In sales, you must have an optimistic, winning attitude. There's no ifs, and, ors, or buts about it. From a coach point of view, the first thing I listen to when I'm trying to coach somebody is their attitude. All right? So let's do a little bit of exercise here. When you're running late, do you think about not hitting every red light? Why? You're thinking about the red lights. Okay, what I'm talking about when it comes to being positive and having a forced positive perception, think about this. You thinking about not hitting every red light, you're manifesting all those red lights. So every time you hit a red light on your way to work, you're getting madder and madder and madder and madder. Every time you hit, you tell yourself you're going to have a crappy day or a crappy month, and every time you get a non-sellable lead, it's going to be worse and worse and worse. You're not saying next, you're saying stop. Oh my God, I can't take anymore. This is going to be crappy. Now, the same scenario, but the person with the better attitude says, okay, I'm late. You know what? I'm going to hit every green light. Now, every time you hit a green light, you're touching the ceiling of your car going, woo, all right, woo, okay. Now, you might hit just as many red lights, but when you're sitting there at that red light, you're sitting there going, okay, the next one's going to be green. The next one's going to be green. All right, I'm still going to make it on time, whatever the case. You may still get there at the exact same time. However, your attitude is so much better, you're going to still have a good day if you had that forced positive attitude. Now, in sales, it's such a necessity because every piece of the soft skills, this art that I'm talking about, is dependent on you being focused and having an attitude that it will work. It might not work every time, but if you do it every time, these art skills will work. Okay? They also increase your confidence. Do you think that Picasso, as he was drawing all those weird art designs with the nose on the forehead, had any doubt about how awesome of an artist he is? No, and it was from how awesome he was and how confident he was that he became Picasso. I mean, all of his art, he sold it so well because he knew he was a good artist. It all came from an attitude. So on this Monday morning, this might be an unorthodox coaching, but I want you to know you're a badass. And you go into your sales and you have that confidence that today is going to be a good day. Happy Monday.